Which FPL content creator has the best logo? You decide. Yes, the 22-23 Premier League season might be over, but that doesn't mean the FPL fun has to stop here. I've picked out 128 FPL content creators here on YouTube, some with 100,000 subscribers and others with 10 subscribers, to find out who has the best logo on the platform. This will be decided by you, the FPL community, voting for which creator you collectively think deserves the award for the greatest FPL channel logo here on YouTube. Here's how it's going to work. All 128 logos will be inserted into a giant selection wheel and be drawn out one at a time, completely at random. Once a logo is drawn out, it will be entered into a group. Each group will contain 4 logos. With 128 logos in total, it means there'll be a total of 32 groups. So how does a logo progress from its group? That's where you come in. Each group will be publicly visible over on the community tab on my YouTube channel, and there you'll have a chance to vote for your favourite logo. The top 2 logos from each group will progress to the next stage, and the 3rd and 4th place logos will be eliminated from the competition. If 2 logos are tied for 2nd place, then those 2 logos will go into a separate poll, where the community will have the final say on which one to send through. If the voting remains a split 50-50 decision, then both logos will go into a virtual coin toss to see who progresses. To begin with, there will be a preliminary group stage with 128 logos, then a further group stage containing 64 logos. After that stage, 32 logos will remain, and go head-to-head in a knockout-style tournament to eventually find out which creator has the greatest FPL logo on the platform. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So here we are, 128 logos started off the competition, and thousands of votes later just 2 remain. But before I reveal who took the crown for having the best FPL logo on the platform, let's have a look back on how the last 16, quarterfinals and semi-finals unravelled. The first tie in the last 16 went one way and then the other, but in the end FPL Warrior just about managed to come out on top with 55 to 45% of the vote against Not So Template FPL. A different scenario unfolded in the next tie, where the FPL Wire took the lion's share of the votes, with 79% of the community favouring that logo. In the third tie, 2/3 of the vote went to Fantasy Football Hub, who comfortably made it through to the quarterfinals. 2 popular content creators' logos went head to head, with Let's Talk FPL making it through over FPL Focal, with 71 to 29% of the vote respectively. A very similar outcome came about in the following tie, where FPL Raptor was victorious over FPL Nim, receiving 69% of the community's vote. The next head-to-head went backwards and forwards over who came out on top. In the end, Captain FPL made it through with 62% of the vote. The next logo to make it through to the quarterfinals was Total Tactics FPL, who marginally won the contest against FPL Tips with 51 to 49% of the vote respectively. The final last 16 tie saw Fantasy Football Scout take a convincing win over Midnight Mule FPL after receiving close to 2/3 of the total vote. The winners of the last 16 then went into the quarterfinals, where they came up against the winner from the adjacent tie. The FPL Wire was the first to make it into the semi-finals, successfully seeing out a win against FPL Warrior. I was surprised to see such a convincing win for Let's Talk FPL over Fantasy Football Hub, as both have great logos, but in the end the former took 4/5 of the community's vote. On the other side of the draw, FPL Raptor progressed to the semi-finals with a 2/3 majority vote over Captain FPL, and in the final quarter-final tie, Fantasy Football Scout edged out a place in the next round by receiving 52 to 48% of the vote over Total Tactics FPL. We then got down to the semi-finals with just 4 logos left in the competition. The first semi-final saw the FPL Wire take on Let's Talk FPL. An overwhelming majority of the community's votes went to Let's Talk FPL, and with that we had our first logo through to the final. The other semi-final revealed another clear winner. FPL Raptor took 70% of the votes to Fantasy Football Scouts 30, and that meant that from the 128 logos that started off the competition, Just 2 remained, and it was time for them to go head to head. So there you have it, the final really did go down to the wire, as Let's Talk FPL led for the majority, but FPL Raptor clawed their way back to come out on top, with a 53 to 47% split of the total vote. After picking up 7 straight wins, FPL Raptor is crowned champion of the competition, and here was how their route to the final unfolded. And all that leaves me to say is thank you to all of you who decided to take part in the competition by voting for your favourite FPL logos here on YouTube. I really appreciate you getting involved, and hopefully it was a bit of fun before the next FPL season gets underway. Take care guys, and I'll see you again very soon.